All right, so today I'm out here in Hockley, Texas, taking a look at the Grand Prairie subdivision. Brand new subdivision. There's a brand new community that's out here in Hockley, Texas. If you don't know about Hockley, Texas, this place is blowing up. Right behind me, we got the Prairie 40-foot here. We got a Prairie 50-foot over here, and I really like these because they have that kind of chateau-esque style homes. Like when you look at them, it's just beautiful. They got the grand look, right? Like I said, this is the 50-footer. I'm gonna take y'all through the 40-footer today. We're also gonna go through the 50-footer as well. And they even have a 2-story that they have available that's in inventory. We're gonna take a look at that one as well. And so today is gonna be a fun day. I can't wait to show you what some of these houses look like. Take you around the community. You can see some homes at different price points so you'll know what best fits your budget, and we will come along for this ride today. So come on, let's go check out Hockley, Texas, and the Grand Prairie. So what would $352,000 get you in Houston, Texas? It'll get you a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,743 square foot home by Perry Homes right here in Hockley, Texas in the Grand Prairie. And I can't wait to show you this house today. So come on, let's take a look. So right now I'm in the kitchen. And this kitchen is beautiful. I like it. You got your five gas range over here. You got your deep sinks. I like the colors that they put on this one with the finishes, the kind of the farmhouse kind of knobs. I really like that. You're gonna have your appliances. You're gonna have your dishwasher here, right? Now this is the open concept. Your dining area is kind of in the middle. Then you're gonna have your living room over here. So now what I like is that when you come in, so on this side you have this is where your garage into your half bath over here with your mud room over here, and then this hallway. But I'm gonna come back and show you that. But look at this living room. Can you imagine having family time over here? I like how they have all of the windows. It's kind of wide open, so you get a lot of natural light coming into the living room. And then the hallway here to the left is where you had the kids, right? Put the kids over here. They're gonna have a bathroom here. You got the first room over here, right? First room over here, as you can see. Then you're gonna have your other, your second room over here on this side. Again, see the closets? Fairly good sized closets, man. Let's go. And this floor plan actually has an office as well, with your French doors on the office. And so let's take a look at that. And now I like how they have this hallway, because the hallway really makes it look big. And so this is their 40-foot product here. And you're gonna have your office here, really towards the back. I like the office kind of being in the back, because you look out and you have your grass, right? Kids in the background, running around the back, whatever you got going on in the back. You know what I'm saying? Right across from your primary master bedroom over here. Let's take a look. So big. I love these accent walls that they use. Accent wall is nice. Look at that. Cool ceiling. Boom. Y'all, if you've been on our channel anytime, we always say this is big enough to put a king size bed and a crib in. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. It's gonna be a little tight. It's gonna be a little tight in this one. It will be a little tight in this one. King size bed with so it's not a huge master or primary. I do like how it has the open, how it just flows right into your restroom here. Stand up shower. Like there's no soaker tub in here. Kind of sucks. But this is a nice corner. I wonder, they might have an option. I don't know. I have to find out. I have an option to maybe do a dual or something. But they have his and her vanity. Throne room, probably somewhere close by. That's the closet. This must be a throne room. Yeah, nope, another closet. Where's the throne room, man? Okay, there's a throne room. So this is their 40-foot product. So, and I mean, at 352, 349, 359, something like that. This is actually. We need to take a look at the back. This is a good size house. There's a lot going on, and again, that's the base price. And so that's the base price. So come on, Backyard, I mean, not a huge backyard. I mean, it's a 40-foot product, right? So not a huge backyard. But works. I like that it has that it's covered here. So you can kind of see, okay, it's covered here. So we got to entertain. We want to come outside, sit in the back porch. You can do that and the sun won't bake you, right? You probably actually got some room here to even put a TV up if you want to put a little TV up out here. I can see one. I can see a TV going right here. So, hey, not too bad. Not too bad. So here's the question. Would you buy it? Type in the comments below. 1743. Let me know. All right, so I'm out here. As you can see behind me, they're still working. They're working on the activity center that's going to be here. If you look on this side, they have a lake. They have over 70 acres of lakes out here at the Grand Prairie. And so, man, when this place finishes, it is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, you can see here, I mean, this is a big old activity center. There's a playground on the other side of this. There's a big, like 3-story big old hill, 3 stories. I ain't figured out how you get over there yet, but it's a big old 3-story hill over there. But we'll go walk over here so you can see what this side looks like. But I don't know if they're gonna stock it like with fishing. You can do fishing. I'm not sure. I'll probably ask about it because I went to ask Miss Robin at Perry Homes and see what I can find out. It might be on the site too, so I don't know. But as you can see, it's gorgeous. Do not mow prairie grass. I don't know if you can walk down there. Maybe you can. I'm not sure. But I think you can walk down there. Yeah. So they don't want you to walk on this grass right here. This is native prairie grass that they want to keep. And being from the country, man, I absolutely get it, like for real. There is something just pretty about native prairie grass, man. That's just, it's the winter right now, so it's gonna look all dead. But man, in the spring, it's gonna be just this nice lush green with the little flowers on top of the grass. Like, did you know that grass even flowers? Like, it's super cool. Now, think about it. I'm pretty sure there's probably some gators up in here because anytime there's bodies of water, there's always gators. I don't trust nobody in water in Texas. But you can see it again, 70 acres of lake. I mean, I can't see why they wouldn't have no fishing here for you to do some fishing. But hike and bike trail for sure. Miles and miles of trails. And so Grand Prairie, if you haven't, I mean, so Hockley is just northwest of Houston. So you got Cypress, Hockley, right? Well, Hockley, Cypress. This is like, Hockley is going to be the new Cypress. This place is blowing up. You have Waller County, which I believe this is in Waller County. Waller County is absolutely taken off with all of the distribution centers that's came up. It's becoming just it's almost like it's a city in Dallas that I'm thinking of, but it's like the warehouse, not the warehouse district, but it's like distribution centers everywhere. But that's big business, man. Like, that's a lot of employees. That's a lot of employers. So what I'm finding right now is the homes in this area are really affordable. Like I said, you got 2,400 square foot home, $379, 2 stories, like with all the things. Come on, man, that's legit. Like, it ain't 500, it's 379. You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of stuff going on out here, and I like that I mean, it's not in the astronomical price range. You know what I'm saying? So, there's still some 60-foot lots. They got some 70-foot lots. They're available. They're just getting started out here. They have like 7 builders, man. Shea Homes is coming out here as well. You got Weston, Perry, Weekly. I don't know this other one. That's the first time I heard the other one. But I mean, Shea Homes is coming. They got a lot of builders out here. So where there's a lot of builders, there's a lot of homes. And this is one new community. Because there's another one that's Jubilee that's in the same. That's in Hockley as well. 2,700 acre development. That's a lot of land. That's a lot of homes. That's a lot of people. So make sure you come out here and take a look at the Grand Prairie here in Hockley, Texas. It won't disappoint. So I'm out here in Grand Prairie, we're here in Grand Prairie, and man, this community is beautiful. And let me tell you, houses are going quickly. We got David Weekly, Perry Homes behind me. Shea Homes is coming. I mean, these houses are not staying. They are not staying. They are moving quick. I mean, brand new neighborhood, beautiful amenities. So I can't wait to take you around and show you around the neighborhood today. So come on, let's go take a look. All right, so I'm out here in Hockley, Texas, in the Grand Prairie home. This home behind me is a 2,443 square foot home by Perry Homes, and man, it is beautiful. It's on a 40-foot lot, and we're gonna take a look in the inside. So come on, let's go take a look. So what would $379,000 get you in Houston, Texas? It'll get you a 2-story, 2,443 square foot home by Perry Homes right here in Hockley, Texas at the Grand Prairie. Let's take a look. Okay, so right when you walk into the home, you have your stairway that's going to go up here. But before we go upstairs, I want you to stick around because because that upstairs is beautiful. But we're going to take a look at this bottom first, and then we'll go upstairs. So again, this home here is by Perry Homes. This is a 40-foot lot home, and so what I like about this home in particular, right, is that it's 40 foot, so it's not that wide, but it's tall. And so if you have, several kids, this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, man. Like, there's a lot. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Like, there's a lot of room, right? Now, it's not wide as far as you can run around a whole lot, but there's enough to have the kids. 2-car garage. So you got space in the home, and you got space to put your cars and to have like I said, a good sized home at a solid price. $379, come on. And these builders are putting in all kind of incentives right now because everybody's trying to sell homes, man. And so if I know a lot of folks are trying to wait till interest rates come down. I want you to really think about this. If you wait till the interest rates go down, okay, that means that there's going to be more people putting in applications that is going to suck up the inventory. And so if there's a demand and no inventory, what does that mean? That means prices go up. So here's another thought. You could lock in a house now at whatever interest rate that you get, then just refi. You know what I'm saying? Like, just refi. That way you done got the house at a smoking deal while it's still a buyer's market everywhere, and get you a nice house and then refi for a smaller payment. So food for thought, but let's continue to learn around this house. got you a nice living room here. Nice wide. I always feel some kind of way, but I like what they did here specifically. They don't have tall windows here, right? So you got windows up there, which is going to let in your natural light, and you also got to heat and cool that space up there, which is fine. I do like that they did wall in this side of the 2-story, right? So look at this. Let me show you what I mean here. So they have a wall here, which is the 2nd floor. So that means you're not trying to air up from here all the way across this second floor with all this dead space, you're just gonna go up here, right, in the living room. And so I think that's a nice design. And then the windows aren't just like long, tall windows. These are average windows that you can put blinds on. Come on, somebody, y'all, you know what I'm talking about. You can put blinds on right here, and you don't have to get some specially made 19-foot blinds, right, or curtains. So I like that they thought about the regular person. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, let's take a look at the primary here. Now this primary, it's a good size. You're gonna have your good amount of natural light coming up in here. I think it's definitely big enough for a king size bed in the crib. Yeah, if you've been to any one of my videos, make sure you take a look at some of the other ones. We're always trying to make sure we have a king size. Can we fit a king size bed in the crib in? Because that's what our current living situation is right now. The restroom here, you're gonna have a his and her sink, his and her vanity, which I'm here for. Angel, you can have your own side. His and her vanity with the soaker tub. Angel will be in the soaker tub. I'm gonna be in the shower because I love these showers. Nice, tall walk-in shower. I'm here for it. Now, they have two. No, that's the throne room. Okay, my bad. Have the closet here. Now this closet is, I really like what they did with this particular closet. And I'm gonna show you why. So you walk into the closet, you're gonna have, his and her side. That's definitely her side because she got more shelves going on over there, and this is my side because that's it, right? Now I do like that it goes right into the laundry room right here. So you're gonna have your washer and dryer over here, and then you have your kids. You have another room here, another guest room if you want. Guest room, in-law suite, something like that. Whatever you think. Restroom's right here. It's not quite an in-law suite because the restroom is not inside of there, but you can go here. Now, if you're going from the living room, right? You're going from the kitchen to the living room to here, you can go right into the laundry room, and you can back door into your closet and into your room. So that way you don't gotta go and make a bank around the corner there. Range stove over here. Your oven, you have to bring your own fridge, right? And then you're gonna have your washer. You're gonna have your dishwasher here. So they have silver finishes on this one. Not too bad. Gives it just that nice premiere look. I do also. So we're gonna go take a look as you come right. This is where your garage would be. Right. Once you come to the garage, I do like that it has a well lit mudroom that's kind of off on its own on the side, so that think about this, you have guests coming in, right? Look at this. I want you to see from this perspective here. You have the guests coming in, right? They don't see what's going on. You don't have a bunch of shoes collected over here, right? You tell them to bank this corner here and go put it all in the mudroom, right? And you can load up this mudroom and it'll be all good. So little detail, but if you like Angel, you just like to keep a nice tidy look. And even if you have guests over and friends, you still want that nice tidy look, right? Now we're gonna go upstairs. Nice big living room area, entertainment area, right? Window, got a nice light coming in. Closet over there. You got two more rooms up here with the restroom, okay? And these aren't small rooms. This is a good size room, man. Look at this. It's a big room, man. Like, this is big. Walk-in closet. A good size walk-in closet at that. Hey, that joker go around the corner. Hold on. Look at that. Good size walk-in closet. Now you're gonna share the restroom as well. Restroom goes here. You can lock it on each side. Both sides are gonna have their own vanity, as you can see here. Tub, okay? And then again, this side has its own vanity, right? Then you have another room over here that you can see here, the good size closet. So here is the question. Would you buy it? Type in the comments below 2443 if you will buy this home by Prairie Homes. So love to know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. Cool. All right, so hey, so we're back in the office, and I can't wait to really show you some more about this community, about the Grand Prairie here in Hockley, Texas. Now, this is an Ember community. I'm going to get a little bit into that, but I really want to show you where is Hockley in relation to the rest of Houston, and give you an idea from that perspective. So, okay, where do we start? Now, hey, if you haven't already, make sure you click that like button, subscribe right now. Hit that subscribe button right now. And also, hey, if you know someone else who is moving to Houston, make sure you send them this video right now. Send it to the person you want to be your neighbor. Come on, right? All right, so let's get into this. The Grand Prairie, Texas, the Grand Prairie community is an Ember community. And I'm gonna show you a little bit about them, but let's highlight this entire community first. Again, wide open, brand new. They have seven developers in this community. Let me see. Oh, that's why it didn't. Is it me way out? So let's take a look at some of the builders who are in this community. Some of these I know, and transparently, some of these I don't know. I'm getting to know them. Okay, so David Weekly Homes. I know them. Good builders. Lanier, Perry Homes, Shea Homes. I haven't met Setterly. I'm gonna go back out and I'm gonna get some more videos so you can see some of these Setterly homes, what they look like in person. Village Builders. I haven't worked with them either, so I'm gonna get you some of those. Weston Homes. I know them. So again, seven different builders, which I really like that from the standpoint of you're gonna have some variety, you're gonna have some diversity within the community, so it won't look like the same old robot homes, right? You know what I'm saying? Now when developers make these master plan communities, there is a certain style that they like, and they ask builders to bring these certain types of products in it so they can have this type of feel to the community with the styles of homes. And I think you'll notice that even with older communities, how they have this certain style that looks like, whether it's a chateau or modern or farmhouse, they have a style of homes that's in that community. Same thing here, just newer. Okay. But the price range is going to be anywhere from the mid twos to the upper sevens. So that means this community is going to fit whatever budget that you have, right? If you're looking to downsize, this community work for you. If you're looking to upsize, this community work for you. If you want a little bit more room, a little bit more house, a little more backyard, you can find it all out here in Hockley, Texas. And so I'm really looking forward to just really giving you a feel of what this community looks like. Okay, so they have some things planned, right? Let's look at some of the amenities that they have planned for the area. As I was driving through, you don't see a lot of them. I mean, they have some of the lakes in place, but this right here gives you a good overview of the Sundance area that they are looking that they're building right now, putting some of these finishing touches on it. This will give you an idea. This is the vision. This is the vision. This is what they want this thing to look like and come together. That is going to be just a lot of green space, some pools for you to have to hang out in. Look like three different pools, a kiddie pool going on, a splash pad. I mean, they got it all. And then you have the lookout area, which is this big old hill. I saw them building a hill. I couldn't get to it. Now I found out why I can't get to it, because you got to walk to that thing. I thought, I was like, oh, can I drive to it? No, baby, you walking to that thing, and it's gonna be massive. It is massive. And so listen, we're in South Texas. We're in the Grand Prairie, the coastal plains, and put it like that, we're in the coastal plains. Coastal plains is flat, y'all. Whenever we see some kind of hill, we get excited. We're like, oh my God, look, it's a hill. It's a hill. Because no. I just lost the whole thing. We don't have a lot of hills out here in the Southern Plains, right? So we like it when we do have our little hills that come up. They do have schools planned for the area. So out here you have Waller. You're in Waller County, right? Waller ISD is a well sought after community. well sought after school district. Excellent schools out there. I'll give you a couple of names. So you got Holman Elementary. It's gonna run your pre-K to 5. Waller Junior High. You're gonna have Waller High School. So you definitely want to take a look at those. Do some research and see. Hey, is this a school district that I would like my kids to be in? That I can see them going. That I can see them going from pre-K to senior, graduating from. You're gonna have that, and do your research, right? I have a couple of links in the description below that will give you some of those ratings and things like that. So I have that in the description below. So make sure you click the description and you'll see some of the ratings for the schools. They are planning to put an elementary school in here as well. So there, let's see. Let me go here and you'll see where this will come together. Okay. So you can see right here is where they plan to put the school. Nope. I knew it was gonna let me zoom in on it. Okay, yeah. So this is where they planning to put the school. Oh man, it really zoomed me in. Come on, zoom out. Okay, this is where they plan to put the school. So in my video, I drove in about here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Can I scoot it over? Okay, so when I came in about where was I? I was right here. So I drove in right here and dang, that sucked. What happened? Okay, yeah. So I drove in at that point. Let me see if I can I drove in at this point on the map and walked over here. So that is, let me download it, see if that'll help. That will all right, here we go. Now we're talking. All right, so on the map, I drove into this point. Zoom it in here. So in my video, you'll see, in this video right here, you'll see I drove in here. I walked along this portion here. We saw some of this. I saw this at a distance, but it looks like now you're gonna have to walk over there in order to get to that hill. So now I know. And then you'll see my drive through. I kind of drove all along here, through here, up through here, up through here. And I think I came back out and went this way. So you're gonna get a good view of it. So make sure you stick around to the end of the portion of this video, and then you're gonna see my drive through of the area. You're gonna get a real feel of what it's looking like right now as they are building out this community. Now they are planning several phase development, and I'm gonna talk through some of the sites here. But then you have this whole development over here. This is gonna be a whole phase something else on Kickapoo. Come on, that's the Texas name for you right there, Kickapoo. So Kickapoo future development. They're planning some future commercial development over here, some mixed use. So that that's like little shopping centers, a little something, right? Little eateries and things like that that'd be along Bathe Road, and then the school is going to be here. You're gonna have another lake over here, so you're gonna have lakes and creeks and all sort of paddleboarding spots. Look at that, paddleboard, fishing everywhere. Man, we love fishing in Texas, y'all. This is what we love doing. And it's probably gonna be catch and release. I don't think you go down there and catch lunch, right? But yeah, you gotta get to have you some memories, have you some fun, and catch you some fish. They plan out a whole bunch of future development over here, so that could look like more homes. It could look like whatever. I don't know, but it's a lot. They got a lot of land. They got over 1,700 acres of development that's going to be happening. You have 40-foot sites, 45-foot sites, 50-foot sites. Shea Homes has some 70-foot sites over here. So I mean, you got all sizes, man, and typically, depending on how they're going to sell with that, they might phase in some more larger sites over here. It just all depends on how the development goes. Is really what they're kind of looking at. Future development here is probably we might throw some more houses in over here. They got plenty of space to do so. So they have some plans for this development. And so like I said, on the 70-foot sites, so you got 65 foot with 65 foot is 65 foot across, right? So and then you take off about 10 feet off the sides, right? Five on each side from the fence, and so that gives you right about 55 feet. 55 feet worth of house. Like, that's a lot, man. That's a good size house. Again, just give you an idea, right? A lot of those homes, a lot of those 65 foot sites are going to be it's a kind of a darker orange, so probably going to be over here or over there. Can't really tell from this map. Anyway, but that gives you an idea, right? Just to show you what some of those homes look like a little bit. So I always say this: if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90, make sure you get in contact with me. All my information is in the description below. Call me, text me, email me. I'm here to help you. So each of these builders have, they'll have homes that are available. So they have homes that are inventory ready to go. I'm working with a client now. We're looking at like 30 days, man. We getting them into a house in 30 days, right? Because my builder had some inventory. Let me see here. Let's look at just take a quick gander at David Weekly. So 40 foot homes, 290, right? They got a 50 foot, they got a 60 foot product. You can see, so available homes. These are homes that are in inventory right now, right? So 3 bedrooms, 1,800 square feet, 4 bedroom at 1,800 square feet. They got a 3 bedroom at 2,000. Another one at 22, 3 bedroom at 22. They got a 4 bedroom at 2,400 square feet. And so they got up to 4 threes, 2,500 square feet. So I mean, they got homes available that are move-in ready, that you're ready to go. Now, what you lose with your move-in ready is that you lose a lot of your customization. So if you planning to come to Houston, you plan to move into Houston, and you're like 6 months out, and you want to build, that'll put you kind of right on time to build a house. And really customize it to your liking, and this is where you work with me as a realtor to be your fiduciary representative here, boots on the ground, and hold the builder accountable. Come on, see the builder sales rep is for the builder's interest, and me as your realtor would be represent your best interest. So that's why it's always good that's why I highly recommend having a realtor to work these builders, and people will be like, oh well, I don't want to pay the fee. Let me help you. Okay, the way I roll, usually my sellers pay the fee. Okay, I can't speak for all realtors, but that's how I roll. Okay. Master negotiator here. So anyway, just want to put that out there. Okay. What else? I'm gonna take you to the map just to give you an idea of where Hockley is in relation to the rest of Houston. So Hockley is right here. This is Hockley. You got about a 40-minute drive to the airport, to IH. You got about an hour drive to Hobby Airport if you like to fly Southwest. If you want to go to Katy, right, that's about a 25-minute drive, 30-minute drive. You're going to go to the Woodlands. That is, you go along 99 up to the Woodlands. That'll put you right about 30 minutes. If you're going to go to downtown Houston, what I like about, because of where this is at, you just go straight down 290. You hit on your drop 610, boom, right into downtown Houston. It'll take you about 45 minutes. Hockley is a well-positioned spot. And if you work anywhere, if you're coming in, you're going to work in some of these industrial parks that are along this area along here. I mean, you're right there, right? We got plenty of industrial parks over there. We got plenty of industrial parks all along here. If you're going to be working the energy corridor in this little section over here, that's still going to put you right about 30 minutes from your work. If you're going to work at any of these over here in Memorial, some of the other corporate offices that are over here, again, you're looking at about a 40-minute drive, 35-40-minute drive to this area. So it is not far. It's not far from, if you're not going to be working in an area, it's not too far to get to wherever you're trying to go. And then you're really located in a good spot. So this area is well built up. You have an HEB not too far down the street, and it's a big one. This ain't no baby HEB, baby. This a big HEB. One on 296, one off of 290, massive. So we talk about, okay, are you in the food desert? No, man, you're not out there in the sticks. Like, all of this is being massively developed. Just to give you an idea, look at this. I mean, masterly developed, y'all. I remember back in the day, it was nothing out here, and I mean nothing. You got the Cypress. First off, there wasn't a 99, and out here it was just blank. It was blank all the way till you got to like Prairie View, man. Over here, but look at this. I mean, they are developing all over the place. And the lake, this is the development right here. This is another development. This is a whole nother master plan community. So when I'm talking about this place is growing, like, look at this. This is a different community. This is not the same community. That's a whole different community. This right here is the Grand Prairie, right? And it's going to go all the way up here. Oh, massive. So, there are plans to grow all along 290, man. 290 is growing leaps and bounds. And look at we still got plenty of room. This is farmland over here. This is hay land over here. There's so much. Look, and all this is just developments, man. Developments just growing. And then you're not too far from just Waller proper right here. A nice little small town that has blown and grown leaps and bounds, right? Waller High School is over here. Again, not too far from the development. So there's tons of room to grow. This side of Houston is growing leaps and bounds, and Hockley is offering you an opportunity to take part in that growth, get in at a good price, because trust me, it's gonna grow up. It's gonna grow. Waller is kind of like how Katy was back in the day. Back in the day, man, Katy, there was nothing out here. I mean, nothing out here. And then you could just see it just grew and grew and grew and grew and grew, and it's still growing. Look at that, it's still growing. Still plenty of room to grow. And then they just opened up some more stuff over here, Cane Island. Then you got the Grange development over here. Look at that, and it's still growing. And this is the last development before you get out of Katy, before you jump into Waller County. So Fort Bend, I believe, something like that. So again, plenty of room to grow, plenty of homes, now granted, now you also will have mud tax in this area. You will have mud tax in there because, again, it's new. But then what happens is that mud tax will gradually go down over the years. If you the first couple of ones coming in, it's going to be the highest, but then it's going to gradually go down as bonds and things get paid off, and the development for these things get paid off. But this area is growing, and but what you get out here in Waller, or what you get out here in the Hockley area is that you're gonna move yourself away from just all of the dense traffic of Houston, and you're on the outskirts, so you still get a little bit of that small town feel, but you have the conveniences, all the conveniences of full city living, and so. I'm excited for you. If you considering moving to Houston, Texas, you're looking at moving to Houston, Texas, and you're considering trying to figure out what areas to go, check out Hockley. Check out the Grand Prairie at Hockley, and again, at this community, they are looking to grow. They're growing. They ain't no looking. They're growing. But here's the deal: they're not growing as fast as they want to grow. Okay, right. So what does that mean? That means they're offering incentives, y'all. Make sure you get with me, especially me being on the Franklin team, just the team that I work with. Man, we do a lot. We do a lot with these communities, and so they roll out the red carpet for us, which means I get to roll out the red carpet for you. Come on. I'm here to help. My name is Roland. I'm here to help. I ain't like the government, y'all. My name's Roland. I'm here to help. So I'm looking forward to helping you call Houston home. And so right after this, you're going to see the video where I drove through the community so you can see kind of live what it's looking like. So I want to show you that. So make sure you stick around so you can see the remainder of the video, see the drive through. And if you're looking to call Houston home, make sure you call me, text me, email me. I'd love to help you call the Grand Prairie community home. And we'll see you on the next video. Peace.